Now, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Kanu, on Wednesday, pleaded not guilty to the freshly amended 15-count treasonable felony charge the federal government preferred against him. Kanu, who was brought into the courtroom around 10:15 a.m., said he was innocent of all the allegations the federal government leveled against him, even as he complained from the dock that some counts in the amended charge were similar. Malik Duro has more in this report, as read from our studios.
The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Kanu, had pleaded not guilty to the fresh amended 15-count treasonable felony charge preferred against him by the government, as he insists on hearing of his plenary objection challenging competence of charge. Meanwhile, immediately after the embattled IPOB leader finished taking his plea, the prosecution counsel, Shaibu Labaran, told the court that he was ready to proceed with the trial, adding that he brought 2 witnesses to testify against the defendant. The federal government's lawyer, Labaran, argued that Kanu's 2 applications were not ripe for hearing, stressing that he would require time to go through them so as to be able to respond.
And the prosecution is ready to go on. All our gadgets they are ready, all our witnesses are already in court. But we are ambushed by an application for bail and indeed another application seeking to quash the charge this morning, which borders on the jurisdiction of the court. And the court, in its usual magnanimity, acceded to the fact that those applications need to be taken before we proceed. And what I want to tell Nigerians is that we are fully ready. And one thing that is very interesting that Nigerians should be looking out for is the fact that one of the counts suggesting that the defendant, Kanu, is a member of IPOB, and he vehemently denied being a member of IPOB. That is very curious, and we urge Nigerians to see us through how we are going to prove all those charges against the defendants in no time to come.
However, Kanu's lead counsel, Mike Ozukome, son, told the court that he had on Tuesday evening filed a 43-page preliminary objection for the charge to be quashed and struck out without the matter proceeding to trial. He added that they are asking that the defendant should be discharged and acquitted, as there is nothing in this charge. He also explained the motion requesting the court to grant bail to the defendant.
We believe that by the grace of God, by the time the judge calmly, dispassionately examines the step-by-step destruction of these counts, then, like I submitted in court, she will go to the next stage, which is to grant us our prayer through. And our prayer through is that there being no valid legal counts in the charge to defend, she should dismiss all of them and set free, that is, discharge and acquit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of any offenses. What the prosecution tried to do was to insist that because today was set down for hearing, that the trial must go on, notwithstanding the pendency of this application, which we had filed.
In a brief ruling, Justice Iyakul noted that since Kanu's first application is challenging the property of his trial, as well as competence of the charge against him, the court ought to hear it first. The court subsequently adjourned till February 16 to hear the pending application.